Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to this week's Creative Corner. I know I'm still in the stocks because our recording studio is still being renovated. So let's go ahead and start with today's stained glass art session. For today's workshop, all the supplies are right in front of me. So if you would like to do this at home, you'll be receiving one of our picture frames. It is 5 inches by 7 inches. But additional items you will need is any type of glitter. We're going to be using white or clear today. It's up to you what color you would like to utilize. We're also going to be using some school glue, food coloring, a paintbrush, some toothpicks. Depending on your frame itself, you may or may not need some hot glue. For the ones that we are providing, if you would like some hot glue, I suggest you use it. And then we're going to use a plastic bag as a drop cloth so that way we don't get our table surface dirty. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright everyone, so we're going to start off with our picture frame. You can work with any size you would like. We're just, like I said, providing the 5x7 photos. So you'll undo the clasps that hold the cardboard in place. We're not going to use this piece, so feel free to go ahead and toss it or keep it. It's entirely up to you. We're going to take out the stock image of the Eiffel Tower for this. And then we're also going to take out the matte frame because we're not going to utilize this as well. So basically you'll just need the frame itself and the glass too. Because the glass will fall out without that cardboard backing, this is where your hot glue is going to come into play. We're just going to add small amounts of glue in the corners. And about halfway in each direction too. So adding that hot glue, we got to work swiftly to put back the glass. And then all you have to do is just push it down. Make sure it's secure in place. And again, that's going to be the corners and about the midway points on all sides. So that way, the glass doesn't fall out. And we're going to clean the surface anyway, so you don't have to worry about your fingerprints for now. But I'm just trying to clear up some of the spiderweb part of the glue, so that way we don't have to worry about it later as well. Okay. So once you have your glass pane glued down to your frame, we're going to go ahead and start. And all you'll need is the glue itself, as well as the food coloring and a little bit of glitter. This is the fun part because you can add a lot of glue, a little glue. It's entirely up to you. So we're just adding glue here and there. And it's okay if it touches the edge too as well. Grab our paintbrush. And I don't know if you've ever taken a look at stained glass up close, but it has this bumpy or bubble-like texture. So we're gonna spread the glue around every which way and incorporate that bubbliness as you will. And again, you can touch the sides. Every which way, it doesn't really matter. Once you have your glue down, we're going to go ahead and add our food coloring. Just wipe off that extra bit of glue because we don't need it. And start out by just adding a few drops here and there. Like I said, we're not too concerned with how the overall look is going to look. Well, the glue placement. So we're just adding the color. I think we would work with primary colors. Adding the color, like I said, here and there. If the color's mixed, that's fine. It's going to make some nice textural blending of the colors. It's kind of like painting, which is really nice. And it's also really good if you get these disposable paintbrushes, so that way you don't have to worry about washing the glue out once you're done. Probably should have grabbed some paper towels. But again, mixing in the color. That way I have a nice rainbow to it. Add some more of the white glue. And then we're going to get our toothpicks and just blend them in. Mix those finer lines. And the great thing with toothpicks is they're double-sided, so you can switch. I am just going in random directions, not, like I said, not really paying attention to how I'm going about this process. And then just grabbing a little bit of glitter. You can use any type of, like I said, you want. We're just going to use some white, just to add a little bit more decoration. Alright everyone, so we're finished with our stained glass art. We just got to wait for the glue to dry itself. But like I mentioned, we are using some Elmer's school glue for this. If you would like to experiment with Mod Podge as well, you can also try the Elmer's glue that that's clear, that has the glitter in it, if you would like to. Like I said, experiment with different ones. We used regular food coloring, but there's also a variety of different food colorings, the gel-based ones, the neon water-based ones too as well. And then we used white glitter for today. Again, same thing. experiment, use different types of glitter, or don't use glitter. It's entirely up to you. Then we use the toothpicks and a paintbrush to mix all the colors together. And then it depends on your picture frame, but you may or may not need some hot glue too as well. Thankfully, I have this plastic bag so that way we didn't make a mess. But thank you for joining me on this week's Creative Corner. We worked on some stained glass art, and we used glue, glitter, some food coloring, and a picture frame. And it's entirely up to you what combination of materials you would like to utilize. As I mentioned earlier in this video, experiment with different types of mediums and like food coloring, glitter, stuff like that. If you would like a supply kit, we do have some available. And if you go to the homepage of our website and scroll down a tad bit, you'll see the link, and then you click it, request the supplies. There are others on there that you can request to as well. Supplies are first come, first served basis, so make sure you grab yours today. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to our social media as well. We have everything from Facebook to YouTube, TikTok, and everything in between. You can find all the social media links available on the homepage of our website too as well, kind of toward the bottom of the page. My name's Josh. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.